Hey guys, Wernakama here today with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the best Shonen main character, main protagonist. Pretty much, just who's the best. Not favorite, not like, I really like this guy, he's my favorite, nostalgia. None of that applies here. It's who is the best.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah, just they do it. They're the best. Hands down best in all that.
Beyond the rest.
Yeah, alright, so I guess we'll start off with the striped panda. Let's go.
Fuck. Well, if I had to get out all my fandoms out of the way, because you'd be entitled, I'd say, fucking Kentucky. For what I've seen so far, I haven't finished the series yet, but I'm gonna have to go with Kenshin.
Kenshin Himura?
Yes, Kenshin Himura. He is a badass, and just how he changed his way of life, he was a mass, murderer, and how he's changed himself, being just, a guy who doesn't want to kill, and what he will do for his comrades,
Definitely, I respect that. Mine, similar. I have a few, me personally, fanboy of me, Yusuke Urameshi all day, and while he is a very fucking great character, I also gotta go with probably Himura Kenshin. Also, another great one is right up there with him, but not quite there, is Edward Elric, Full Metal Alchemist. I think he's also an incredible character, everything he goes through. The character development, it's just everything about that character does it for you. There's never a dull moment with Edward Elric and Himura Kenshin, both of them beast main characters, everything they do in their series, their backgrounds, the tragedies, all of it, amazing characters.
That's some, just right off the top of my head.
Naruto! Itakimasu! Naruto!
No, I'd say that Yusuke for me, because he came into the series like this guy that had almost no purpose, and he ended off credible character that just, I personally connected with throughout the story, and, everything he did, there weren't any ass pulls in my opinion. I thought that, he was just an excellent character, so I would have to go with Yusuke.
See, I would have gone with Yusuke because, not only is he my favorite, I think he's a fucking amazing character, but I felt like when he finally got to that point of where he still was a little bit lost, with the whole Yomi thing, and I feel like it took him a long time to get there, and while he got there, I feel like it was just his goal, searching for his goal in life and everything. It was such a journey that, I don't know, it's just, maybe it's just...
a lot, you follow a lot of people, and...
That's partially why I like him, because of that, though.
No, it's I like that it was a great journey and everything. I don't know, I just feel like maybe it took forever to get to that goal, I guess, because for a long time he questioned himself, why am I still doing this? Am I just obsessed with fighting? Do I want to become like Toguro someday and just look for somebody to take me out?
Characters usually have those kinds of thoughts. Usually it kind of develops not only their character, but just everything they did.
Yeah, that was the last episode or second.
But he did find it. If you read the manga, he found it. He found what he.
I know he found.
I'm still going with Yusuke.
That's the only reason why I don't say Yusuke number one. As much as I love the character in Yu Hakusho's just one of the most amazing things ever. That's the only reason that stops him from getting.
I'm gonna say
one thing I wanted
Ichigo Kurosaki.
I'm done. It's over.
Real talk. I choose. No, which is Light Yagami, because even though he can be a dick towards the end, I did kind of understand where he was coming from, even though he chose the wrong path.
I understand where you're going with that, but the only thing is with a lot of shonen characters that are in short anime, the problem with that is they're not shown enough to fuck up. That's one of the reasons why I avoid picking shonen characters from
Light did fuck up towards the end.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is that we it's hard to compare shonen characters that are in hundreds of episodes to ones that are in 20 plus. Isn't that right?
That was what, about 40, almost 37, I think.
Well, what I'm saying, that's not 400, 500 episodes though. So
if you count the canon of Roni Kenshin, it's similar length.
Yeah, because Roni Kenshin, I think 60 episodes of it is canon, and then the rest is filler.
Yeah,
the last season's filler.
So it's only got 20 more episodes or so.
I did generally find interesting, where he was going with it, and even though he didn't choose the right path, it was still something to question yourself about, and it was a very hard position to put himself in.
Yeah, it was very complex as well.
Yeah, and he made mistakes. That's what happened. He made mistakes.
I think he just got too cocky in the end. And
he did get cocky.
I guess it's just more since Gias does exist, I always compare him and Lelouch, I feel as though he went a little too dark for me. I feel he started off with He
got lost in his own justice.
Yeah, that's the way to put it.
Yeah, he had his own idea, and he just took it too far, saying, you know, this is my law, not like
and
I'm just going to enforce
regardless of what he thought about his own goal, at the end of the day, he wasn't justified for what he did.
Well, if you see, like, he was focused on L. Once he took L out, he became power. Like, oh, I can do everything. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, for me, mine was kind of already taken with Roni Kenshin, but I kind of see it a little bit differently than Panda or Neverworld, I guess. Roni Kenshin, or Kenshin Himura, he really did his best to save everybody within his path, and he really put himself in danger a lot, but he really didn't have any sort of special abilities like a lot of these other characters have. He had a very powerful martial art that he had mastered, and that's really it. His body was really no different, and he could get killed just the same as anybody else could get killed, and he's kind of like the Batman of anime characters, even though he can move at the speed of light. That is kind of a loophole that's part of his martial art, but his defensive abilities are really no different than a normal person, because we see the episode where Yahiko took his sword. He was defenseless having a fist fight, and he got his ass beat. So, Himura Kenshin, I don't know if I could say best, but he's definitely my favorite. If you were to compare, I guess, if you're looking for best, I'd look for somebody that has a superpower that can just instantly save everybody, maybe like Goku or Saint Seiya or something. But aside from that, I also have to agree with Hansen with Light Yagami, but I feel that he was very delusional near the end. He got, into a madness, really, and went crazy. I really don't have anything aside from that to say.
Almost in a way what happened to... Because the thing is, it's kind of like what happened in Berserk with Griffith, because they both lost something that was once theirs, and they went down a side. Like, Light lost the competition with L, and Griffith lost the competition with Guts.
No, what do you mean? Light won the competition with L.
Well, what I'm saying is he lost, as in he lost that piece, like that part of him, like the competing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, he lost that to him, So.
Yeah.
They didn't have anything left to strive for.
And L even saw him as a friend, so...
I think we're forgetting about Natsu.
Ah, come on.
Thank
I'm fired up, man.
First of all, as far as I'm concerned, Lucy Hartfield is the main character of Fairy Tail.
Lucy Hartfield.
It's both of them.
Lucy Hartfield.
Lucy Hartfield is writing it. No
It's
sense.
both. It's
fucking
both.
Kentucky's better than that
Fairy
scrub.
Tail.
My sister's calling you out for Neverworld. She's saying, fuck Lucy, it's Urza all the way.
Lucy will stick a key.
I
in.
No,
agree
it's
with
Juvie
that.
all day. Thank you very
I
much.
agree with that.
Yo, Panda, fuck you up. Alright, Phone, who do you think is the best?
Man, see, everybody's picking Kenshin. Like, come on. Let's be real here, okay? The real guy who should all be having our hands up and talking about is Toriko. Because, like, dude, get his arm cut off. He eats some ramen and grows back. That's beast shit right there. That's groundbreaking, okay? Toriko, put my dick in ramen. I'm a fucking beast. But anyways.
Yo, look at Neverworld's look.
Toriko's amazing. Tori's crusty. Anyways, okay. Everybody said Kenshin Mura. Give me I'll say Kenshin Mura because the motherfucker is legendary. His whole outlook on life.
Yeah.
It's made, dude. He says some inspirational shit, and he's been through so much in his past with the war
Trust and betrayal.
Oh my god, not the other movie. That's ass. Anyways, Trust and Betrayal is the
the OVA.
Shit.
Yeah.
But give me a Saint Seiya. Give me fucking Fist North Star Kenshin
Kenshin might be the wisest one, because usually a lot of times I just have a dumb, hungry character.
Surprised nobody said Goku, because like that.
I'm about to say Son Goku, bitch.
Goku. The thing was like again, because I'm not playing. If it was favoritism, it'd be Yusuke or Messi Goku all day, no questions asked. But with Goku is like, yeah, he's strong and everything, but I feel as though with him is very a simplistic character, and like we're talking about depth, we're talking about character development and everything, and Goku, while he developed a bit more mature, at the end of the day, he was still always Goku, and it was just never really this, like, take for example the Cell
Saga. He's a fucking Saiyan. What can you do?
Take for example the Cell Saga. He's doing shit like still thinking like in the way of like a warrior trying to get his son to take up mantle when he didn't even realize that his son didn't want to do that. So I feel as though with Goku, he's an amazing and inspirational character, but he's not the most deepest, and he doesn't have the most character development. And it's just with Goku, what you see is what you get.
I mean, that's who he is. That's where he comes from. He's a Saiyan. They're warriors. They're born to fight. They love fighting. That's what they do. Like, that's all they think about is fighting.
By the way, don't get it twisted for anybody. This isn't that we're saying that they're bad characters. They're amazing. We love all these characters, but we're just saying that as far as like best everything, character, everything in it.
Top tier.
Yeah.
Now this one, I was struggling a little bit with because I'm not really sure if this show is technically a shonen or not. I tried looking it up, and it didn't say one way or the other. So I want to say it anyways because I really like this main character, and that is Brandon Heat from Gungrave. I don't think
many old Shentai picking the motherfucker that nobody knows.
Yeah, I don't think
Shots fired!
I'm gonna Google this shit now.
You haven't seen that?
Gungrave anime is based off a video game.
I was expecting you to choose Saber, but...
Well, yeah, I love Saber, but I think Brandon... Well, because thing is, with Saber, it's kind of tough to say if that's the main character or not.
Yeah, Brandon been through a lot.
Do you really,
Betrayal, friendship, love. He's been through a lot of shit.
do you really want to sit here and say Shiro is the main character?
He technically is.
Well, he's not.
Do you want to say that?
He's not in...
It's not a matter of what I want. It's the reality of the
Not the
situation.
main character of Fairy Tail.
So yeah, exactly.
But it's not like he's in... It's not like he's in Fate
Getting back
Zero.
on
So.
fucking track. Getting back on track. Gungrave is an amazing anime, and part of that is the main character, Brandon Heat, goes through a lot throughout the show. He's actually a very quiet person. He doesn't really like to talk much. A lot of him is, he likes to keep to himself, but he does develop a lot of relationships as the show goes on, and he does, even though he doesn't talk that much, he does develop as the show goes on. And his relationship with specifically this other guy named Harry is actually kind of similar to the relationship between Guts and Griffith. I find that the complexity of that relationship is what drives the show and is a big reason as to why Brandon develops as much as he does. And I feel that by the end of the show, due to the relationship and the development of his character and just how much of a badass he is throughout the show, makes me feel like Brandon is one of the best main characters for a show.
Anyways,
Samuel. Some honorable
I'm
mentions.
so salty.
Some honorable mentions though that nobody mentioned yet, because we mentioned a lot of great characters, Goku, Yusuke, or Messi, etc. that weren't our top. Honorable mention: Gon Freaks, Hunter Hunter. Wow, I'm gonna say Gon Freaks from Hunter Hunter. There's more depth to this little boy than like a lot of main characters in shonens. You see a lot more to him. He's a player. He's not black and white with his decisions. A lot of times it's just like, there's something more to this little boy that I really think that is a very rare quality. And if they ever do a time skip with him, he might turn out to be one of the greatest shonen main characters of all time.
He's more pussy than Ichigo. Sorry.
Well,
how about we were talking about one thing I think might be important is what's more important, strength or intelligence as a main character?
Intelligence.
Intelligence,
The pen is mighty as a sword.
Well, but it can
How
be
about
both.
Shiryu from Saint Seiya? I thought he was a pretty intelligent character. He
Dude,
wasn't the main
Seiya, bro, the whole squad is fucking dope.
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't agree with the whole squad because I don't really like most of the characters. But Shiryu was hands down my favorite character.
The dragon,
Why
right?
can't to be the main character?
You picked the dragon because he's dope.
Well, no, he's an awesome character. Some of the
And
stuff he did,
his story, yeah.
like when he sacrificed. I'm not going to say because it's a spoiler to save. I'm not going to.
Hey, I got 75 episodes on pre-order. Don't fuck with me.
And all in dub, so you're exposed. Shut up.
I'll watch all that dumb bitch.
I watched
Hey,
the dub's good. Dub's good.
The dub's good.
Yeah.
Dub, I wipe my ass with the dub. Anyway, no.
Now we're talking about saying dumb. We're getting
no. What about we're forgetting Luffy and Naruto?
Why would you put Naruto over Luffy? Luffy,
Hold on. No, they're not
I said honorable mentions, not dishonorable.
No.
Luffy's honorable, but Naruto's not. He's gay.
Naruto does have some very good qualities. The determination factor, the fact to overcome the odds, even though that's cliche, it's still a very good quality in him. The problems is, he makes a lot of
He
mistakes.
loves cock. That's the problem. Anyway, it's going on.
Wow, dude, yo, phone, shut up. At least Naruto. At least people know about Naruto. Now fucking Brandon fucking Heat.
Fuck you! Who cares if people know about him or not? It's about the quality of the characters.
And like with Luffy as well, you know, he loves his friends. He'll do anything to go to the ends of the world for them. So, you know, they do have some good...
But I'm saying, though, does Brandon Heat have a statue in Japan? I'm just saying, dog. Like, who has a statue of Brandon Heat in Japan?
There it is.
There should be a fucking statue.
But I feel people really don't give Naruto or Luffy the credit they deserve just because they're popular shows. People only really see the bad parts of the characters because they're around so much, like before said, that you have bad parts to them. Unlike with short characters, you just want to make them badass because it's like 25.
We can all agree that Naruto and Luffy are way better than Ichigo, so...
What?
Yeah.
What? Even the Bleach Tard himself, I think James can agree to that.
Oh!
Okay, no, the question is Naruto about the Ichigo.
Wow.
Next week on Wernakama, we're going to be finding a character that is worse than Ichigo. The video will be 1 second, so we give up.
We give up.
Dude, who from Yu Yu Hakusho? There
We
you go.
enjoy Bleach, but
No,
Ichigo, he's not a great main
No,
character.
he's not a great.
Who from Yu Yu Hakusho is better than Ichigo?
It is a really bad main character, but
Make Kenpachi the main character of Bleach, and we'll talk.
I can't see it working.
if you could compare like the development of the characters over the series of Bleach, there have been plenty of the side characters that have had more development. Like,
Okay, shots fired. I end that. You gotta end this, man.
Overall, though, Shonen, for a lot of people, you know, because at the end of the day, popularity, people want to go against the grain and they just want to throw tomatoes at the, you know, awesome characters. But Shonen has a lot of great characters.
I'm just saying I like fucking Brandon Heat. Goddamn, yo, my back.
You know, they bring a lot of quality characters, like, you know, the people that we mentioned in this video. There's a lot of great stuff. So even though people like to put down Shonen and the characters, there are a lot of great characters out there that are from Shonen manga and Shonen anime. So
yes, look at the king that started the Shonen genre.
yeah. All right. Wernakama signing out. Last words, people. Go.
Oh, y'all, Brandon Heat's the shit.
Oh, Brandon Heat.
Fuck him.
Look me in my mijo and tell me Brandon Heat is legendary.
Go watch that shit.
well, regardless of what you're into, whether it's a series or long series, regardless of what type of anime you're into, there's all different types of anime out there to enjoy with amazing characters, despite what you may find on the surface. I didn't think I'd like Naruto or One Piece. Plenty of other series, but I got into them just because.
Words of wisdom. I think we could all come to the agreement that Shentai's a hipster.
And we'll call it a day there, people. Have a good one.
Bob loves Toriko.